A special kind of farm taking root just outside of Houston, and when it is done, it'll be the second largest in the state.
But there's no produce being grown here. Instead, this solar farm is producing energy, and it's part of a larger trend. Sherman Chow takes us on a tour and explains why.
We're standing here in the middle of a farm in rural Fort Bend County, a solar farm. And when it's all said and done, there'll be 590,000 of these solar panels here. It covers 1,500 acres. Spain's Acciona Energía has been building its new facility for over a year.
Each panel takes about a couple of minutes to install.
Mel Besser is Deputy Director of Construction. He explains why solar farms are growing in popularity. First, lower costs.
In the last 20 years, the panel prices came down about 90% from $5 per watt levels to less than 50 cents right now.
While this farm will employ 400 people at peak construction, only a dozen will be needed to operate it. Next, big companies like Google and Amazon are paying for renewable energy to improve their social and carbon profiles.
There's definitely a global change from fossil fuel to renewable energy that definitely plays an important role.
Acciona only does renewable energy.
That's correct. No fossil fuel legacy whatsoever.
And of course, tax breaks. The new Inflation Reduction Act means substantial federal production and investment tax credits, while Texas gives a 100% property tax exemption on solar equipment.
The state of Texas ranks #1 in renewable energy in the nation and #2 in solar.
Ultimately, this 317 megawatt plant will funnel energy into the Texas grid, powering up to 50,000 homes a year. If construction goes as planned, they'll start producing power here by the end of the year and be fully online by next June. In Fort Bend County, Sherman Chow, KHOU 11 News.
Sherman, in the middle of all those panels, that's pretty cool. Today, solar energy contributing just under 10,000 megawatts an hour to the Texas grid, according to ERCOT. I think that's like a bunch of homes.
I would say so,
like
definitely.
Half the state.
Well, thousands of solar panels in the Needville area, which is about an hour southwest of Houston, were absolutely destroyed by last week's hail. We were following that for you as our Gulf Coast Weather Authority. And now residents are concerned about possible chemical contamination. Fox 26's Randy Wallace is joining us now live with more.
Yeah, Anthony, now there are several solar farms here in that Needville area spanning more than 10,000 acres. Some are up and running while others are under construction. Now, some residents were concerned before the solar panels even went up.
It was a hailstorm like we've never seen before.
The 4,000-acre solar farm around Nick Kaminsky's Needville area home took a beating. What did you think when you first saw this?
I was shocked.
You were worried about the environmental impact of this before it was ever here.
That is correct. I was worried about it.
Nick showed us emails he sent before the solar farms were built. He asked Fort Bend County Commissioners, the Fort Bend Economic Development Council, and the owner of Fighting Jay's solar farm for the environmental impact study.
We asked for the same studies and we were treated the same way. We got nothing out of them.
My concern is with the hail damage that came through and busted these panels up, we now have some highly toxic chemicals that could be potentially leaking into our water tables.
There's numerous makeup in the chemicals on this thing, and majority of them are cancer causing.
Hello? We asked to talk to someone with Fighting Jay's solar farm. We haven't heard back yet. In a way, this is kind of your worst nightmare come true.
It is. I have a family. I have 2 children and a wife. My neighbors have kids, and a lot of other residents in the area who are on well water are concerned that the chemicals are now leaking into our water tables.
So we've got livestock that have to drink it, and we have to bathe, drink, you know, all that good stuff. So it's a big concern.
Now, residents in the area are having the water wells tested. The Fort Bend County hazmat team also collected samples. Of course, those test results are pending. Reporting live from Needville, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.